Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So we are from Group 1, from 12 Science 4. So today we're going to present to you a material about the consignment system for applied technology product. But before we get into the presentation itself, I would like to introduce myself and my team here. So first of all, my name is Albi Fauzul Mutiadi.
My name is Arsyrido Mauliden.
My name is Dwi Septiana.
My name is Muhammad Rakasya Pratama.
Okay, so the next thing is we need to know the standard of competence and the goals that we want to achieve by these presentations. The first standard of competence is the analyzing of the consignment system for applied technology equipment business. And the goal is that you can explain the consignment system for this applied technology product. And the second standard of competence is that you can marketing of applied technology equipment product with the consignment system. And the goal is that you can implementing this consignment system to the real world to marketing or sell the applied technology product. Okay, the next thing that you guys need to know is the definitions of technology itself. The technology is like the entire means to provide goods needed for the survival and the comfort of human life. And the term of technology itself in general can be divided as an entity, an object, and non-object that is created in an integrated manner through actions and through thoughts to achieve a value or goals. And then the next thing is that you guys know is the applied technology. Applied technology is a product that is the result of the manufacture and integration of many technological products. This technological product is formed for a society in certain area so that it will be able to make an adjustment for a various form of environmental and ethical, cultural, social, and political life of the human. Okay, so the next thing that you guys need to know is the definition of the consignment system itself. So the consignment system is a sale by entrusting the product to the another party to sell your product at the selling price and terms that follow the agreement between the product owner or the creator and the seller or the owner of the shop or market. So the next thing that you guys know is the information that must be included in the consignment agreement. The consignment agreement contains the right and the obligation for both parties. This cooperation system is involved that interconnected in sale goods agreement. There are a few information that must be included in this consignment system, which is the consignor. So the consignor is the owner or the creator of the product itself. And then there's a consignee. The consignee is the name of the party whose goods are being deposited, or is in short, this guy is the guy who have the market or the owner of the shops. And then there's the technical information of the good. Technical information is the descriptions of the provision that's drawn up for the user of this product. And then there's terms of sale. The terms of sale, that is the mechanism or the agreement made between two sides in here, so the consignor and the consignee, or to be able to carry out transactions, activities for both parties. And the last thing that you guys need to know is the commission terms. This is the terms that regulate the profit for the consignment and the consignee will earn. So this is the terms that regulates how many profit that the consignor and the consignee will earn.
Okay, next there is consignment system benefits. The consignment seller system is much preferred by novice traders because it is very useful, especially for those who are still inexperienced in dealing with consumers directly. The benefits of this consignment seller system are distinguished from two sides, namely of the benefits for the owner of the goods or the consignor and the shop owner or the consignment. A, benefits for the owner of the goods or consignor. The following are some of the benefits obtained for the owner of the goods or consignor, including 1. Saving service costs and adding manpower. By saving on service costs and adding manpower, we consignor no longer need to recruit new employees to serve consumers and sell products directly. 2. More focus and product provision or production process. Through the consignment system, the consignor can focus more on providing the product because the marketing and sales department itself has been taken care of by the shop owner. Of course, we can also be more flexible to carry out the latest innovation so that our products are superior in appearance and quality. 3. Expand market and save promotion costs. With the consignment system, the consignor will feel benefit. This is because your product can be marketed in stores that already have a lot of customers. So that market you can reach is wider, depending on how big the network the store owner has, and then the owner of the goods does not need to pay promotion costs because it is the responsibility of the shop owner. The benefits for the shop owner or consignment. The following are some of the benefits obtained for the shop owner or consignment, including 1. The risk of loss is relatively small. The benefit of the consignment system for shop owners or consignment is that it has relatively small risk of loss. The worst possibility for the shop owner is that he won't get a commission if the item is damaged or does not sell well. However, the consignee will not suffer any loss for the damaged product. 2. Product stock increase. Through this consignment system, the seller will not be short of merchandise stock because the product will continue to be sent by the consignor. The existence of safekeeping of goods or products will increase the number of goods sold in the store display window. 3. Get profits without spending capital. Another benefit is that it does not require production costs because here the task of the consignee is only to sell the product. Production costs will be encouraged by the consignor as the party who owns the goods. Even without spending capital, the consignee still gets a commission from the consignor, provided that the products offered are sold by consumer. Usually, the consignee will add a price from the set price. The additional price is the profit that will be obtained by the consignee. In addition, the consignee will also receive a fee from the consignor.
Next part is advantage and disadvantage of the consignment system. There are several things that must be considered in running a consignment system, one of which is the advantage and disadvantage of the system. Several advantages exist in the consignment system, including owner of goods, rulers can focus more on managing product quality. Products can be marketed more widely in stores that already have regular customers. Entrepreneurs that do not need to take care of the transaction processing of to consumer. Products become easier to sell without the need to spend a lot of money. However, there are some drawbacks to consignment system, including risk of loss. The risk of loss is caused if the seller you choose does not sell the product well or the existing product sells for a long time. Then you can experience a loss. Therefore, you must also ensure that the seller or dealer or consignee is a good and reliable seller. An upright promotion. Because the product owner doesn't sell directly, there is a possibility that the promotion carried out by the seller is not as expected. Yes, this is natural if you leave your product to grocery store. Usually they will not promote your product To overcome this, you can place self-promotion girl in supermarket or mall, or maybe via online marketing such as internet advertisement, social media, and many more. Meanwhile, for grocery store, you can offer attractive deals, fast or bonuses. Money cannot be received immediately. The last disadvantage of consignment sales for the product owner is indirect payment or money cannot be received immediately after the product is sold. This is because the existing payment system follows the payment system for the seller, usually weekly or monthly, depending on what has been agreed in the purchase order.
Okay, and the last part is a tip for running a consignment system. There are some tips that can be done so that the consignment activities can run well and give profit including. Okay, first, choosing the right seller. Manufacturers and distributor of product are asked to be more selective in choosing sellers who are invited to apply for consignment. The selected seller must have the power to encourage sellers of the interested goods to continue to increase. The criteria that can be seen, such as best-selling stores, store location, and so on. Second, applying promo. And why that can be used to attract many customers to buy goods is to offer attractive promo. This allows buyers to come back and become repeat customer. The existence of promo then be selling price of good become cheaper. Promo offered such as rebates or discount offer active collaboration mechanism. So that many shop owners are interested in selling goods or marketing goods. It is better to offer an interesting cooperation mechanism. The cooperation mechanism is like a profit sharing system and provide additional incentive if the dealer can sell a certain amount of goods. Then increase the number of distribution shops to collaborate. The more cooperation that exists, the merchandise will reach more consumer. Of course, this will make sales turnover even greater. The number of shops that are invited to cooperate is directly proportional to the required production capacity. Therefore, careful calculation of the stock of the goods is needed so that does not become a burden on production costs. Then seizing the right moment to sell item. The success of the business being run cannot be separate from the right momentum in selling goods. The right momentum also makes it possible to get a large turnover, especially if it is supported by attractive promotion to consignment shop partners. Then choose a store that is strategical location and crowded with consumers. For the owner of the good consignor, this is intended so the product becomes famous and sells quickly in the market. And the last part, maintain good relationship with store owner. You can offer attractive profit margin and give to shop owner if you can make the maximum number of sales. Through this method, it is hoped that the store owner will first offer your product to consumer and make it the main alternative in every sale in their store.
So we have a video for you guys. So let's watch the video.
Okay, so that's it from us. Thank you and goodbye.